We wish we could have started that way. We wish we could have started that way, but it had to be in game 2 because this is the Leafs, right? This is what they do, right? Nothing's ever easy for them. Doesn't mean that they don't eventually get what they want. They've done quite well at that this year, okay? But nothing has ever been easy for these guys. Whenever there's a sure thing coming their way, right? Statistically and all that, it never works out. So game 2 is our game 1. All right, the playoffs begin now. Sorry, Habs fans, but that's just how it is. Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Richie boy. But that's it. Okay. The playoffs start now. Now it's a real series. Okay. Now you've seen what's up. Okay. And yeah, you know, the Habs took a lot of penalties because they got frustrated. They got frustrated, right? They came out there with all this energy thinking they were going to destroy us again, right? They didn't even destroy us the first time. They only won 2-1. But Habs fans all over the place, right? Letting it go straight to their heads. I want to thank that little twerp that kept coming around the last puck talk video there with his little comments, thinking he knows about the Habs and Leafs, okay? Because boy, he was going at me all day. Game time starts, Habs score 1-0. Oh, you know he's got a comment there, right? But then the Leafs score again, or the Leafs score to tie it up, and all I had to do was say, "Sorry, what?" That's it. Nothing else after that, because it was all Leafs all the time, baby. By the end of the second period, it was 29 shots for the Leafs, only 15 for Montreal. Okay, so I think the Habs played a good game in terms of being able to hang in there for a lot of that game, but at the same time, okay, you got outplayed. You got outplayed every step of the way, and Carey Price. I mean, I feel bad for that guy now, right? Because you know they're going to pin that on him. You know in Montreal right now, they're going to say, Carey Price can't get us to the Cup Finals. There's no way. You think we're bad? You think we're bad? We're the only ones? Okay? Ask Montreal fans what the Montreal media is going to be saying about him the next day. Or the fans on the social medias and stuff like that. Just wait. Just wait. They're going to turn on him like that. Like that. Okay? And it wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault. You know? He played a good game. He's still capable of making some incredible saves. How many did he get just because he was in the right spot? You know, into the chest. Normally when I see that, I know it's because, I would say it's because the shooters are lacking aim. They're, you know what I mean? They're just throwing it on net wildly. But when a guy like Carey Price does it, he does it everywhere he goes. Into the chest. And it's because he's usually where he needs to be. He's going to be a problem for the Leafs, okay? Don't let this one game fool you. And you know what? They could still score 4 goals a game against them. But it's because that's how bad Montreal can be defensively. And I say can because we saw in game 1, they're not always. You know? I mean, sometimes, I know you guys, some of you don't ever blame a goalie. Sometimes a goalie can lose you a game. It happens. If a goalie has a bad game, you're probably going to lose. You know? Or it'd be really tough to come back. It puts you at a huge disadvantage. But no, not in a case like this, I'll tell you that. There's no way that's Price's fault. So good luck to you over there, Montreal media. All right? Can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about all this. But over here, it was just pure domination from Toronto. Okay? Shot opportunities were looking better. Puck coverage was better. The only thing I gotta say, if I'm being an unbiased Leafs fan for a second, I'll put the Leafs fan hat off for a second here. Okay? Is the Leafs gotta cover the front of their net. You know, when the Habs took that, what was it, slashing call or something like that? In front of the net. Thanks, Steelers. Thanks. When the Habs took that slashing call in front of their net because Toronto was about to score, like Matthews was going at it, it was all loose and stuff like that. Nice. Oh, I think I see one more coming too. Wait. I gotta shorten the duration on that or something like that, I think, you know, so that they come through faster, I think. Who knows? I don't even remember what I was talking about now. Oh, I take the hat off. You guys don't. Nice. Okay, so the hat, yeah, I'm gonna take the Leafs fan hat off for a second and just say, right, that goal only happens because they weren't covering in front of the net. Habs took a slashing penalty later on because the Leafs were about to score and they thought, hey, I better slash somebody or someone's gonna get scored. Someone's gonna score here. What am I saying? I'm all hyped up from the Leafs energy, man. But, you know, that's what the Leafs have to do. They have to be willing to cross-check somebody, knock somebody down, punch somebody in the shoulder if you have to. Do something instead of looking down at the puck going, where is it? That's how you get beat. exactly what the Habs did for their goal. They swooped right in when the puck was in everyone's feet because everyone's too busy looking for it. Who cares? When that happens in front of your own net, all the boys in blue should be looking for guys in white. That's it. Stop the guys in white from getting any closer, okay? Because if everyone's covered up, guess who can cover that puck up? Campbell. If everyone's tied up and that puck is just sitting there loose, you think Campbell's just going to sit there forever waiting for it? No. If he sees that the way is clear, he'll come out and he'll cover that. Let the goalie cover the puck, okay? You block the man. If guys can't shoot, they can't score. So that's a real beef for me. You guys know how much I hate that. It's been happening all year, okay? And I know in a huge win like this, I should be super pumped about that and not mention this. But I'm just trying to tell the people that are like Habs fans here in the chat. I'm trying to show you guys, okay? It's not all flowers and roses on this side of the fence, okay? All right, we got our own problems. And you saw one of our problems tonight. Again. That can't happen like that. It's got to be a battle. Montreal was willing to battle in front of their own net. I'll give them the credit for that. Tying guys up, slashing, hacking, doing whatever you got to do. If you take 2 minutes, you take 2 minutes. Where you don't want to take 2 minutes is in the opposing zone, right? That's a bad call. But if you're taking it to defend, to stop a goal, guy's on a breakaway. You can't catch up to him, right? You're about a stride and a half behind him, right? What are you going to do? Let him skate in and shoot? No, you're either going to try and hook him, right? Like blatantly hook him, or dive and try and like chop at his stick. Maybe you catch his hand, maybe you catch his leg. Don't chop like you're chopping lumber, but you're gonna reach. You're gonna do something, right? If you take a call, you take a call, but guess what? Sometimes you don't, and then they screw up, right? Sometimes that's what happens. So that's all I'm saying, man. Right? Have better coverage in front of your own net, and you'll be okay. Other than that one issue that I can't stand, pure domination from Toronto tonight. That's just how it goes, okay? I'm not saying it's going to go like that for the rest of the series. I think you can expect Montreal to have some pushback, but this is exactly what Toronto needed. Toronto needed a game like this, not a 2-1 lead, right? Not a 3-1 lead. They needed something like this to shut Montreal up inside their own heads, right? Montreal's starting to believe. They're starting to have the thoughts of like, oh, we can take these guys. A game like today will have them questioning that. Right now, if there's any bad chemistry between some of the players on the Habs that they were just trying to patch up to make it work so they could make a run for the cup, if there's any kind of like just under the surface drama waiting to brew, right? Waiting to pop up, sorry. Now is a game that'll trigger that, right? They have a game like this and all of a sudden, if there's any beef that was kind of like just put aside for the playoffs, it's going to come out now. So Montreal's got to hope that they don't unravel from the inside right now. Okay, and Toronto has to make sure that they keep up what they put out there tonight. Okay, which is just confidence. You know what I mean? Playing your game, doing what you got to do to make it work. Guys on all four lines chipping in, right? Goalie having a decent game too. You don't need the best game for a goalie, but you got to have a decent game every time. There can be no bad games for a goalie in the playoffs. Just awesome games and maybe not so great games. Like just okay. That's all you can afford as a goalie. And they know that. They're down for it. That's the challenge, okay? So that's how you break it down. Not so bad, right? On to game 3. We'll see how it goes. The simulation will be up before game 3. You know that. We tweaked a bit of the settings to make it look a little more realistic so the scores don't so ridiculously high. We shoot them live here on Twitch. So Steelers knows. Leslie knows. So you could see them here on live on Twitch well before they'll come out on YouTube. You guys get the advance notice, okay? So make sure you follow, make sure you don't miss the notices and stuff like that. Mind Swagger, okay? Make sure you're here for that too, man. Everybody's got to be here for the recordings of the simulation, okay? But now, that's what I have to say. Let's throw it to you guys. Let's see what's up.